Om Namah Shivaya. Ananda Mahasivratri. Three a.m. is a beautiful time. Mahasivratri is sheer alignments to the awakening of each, the sheer grace of light. This is the time when our thoughts are magnified, our mantras are amplified. So, and each of us who are aligned to this light, we are empowered. We are vast beings. So all of us, wherever we are, at this moment, rub our palms together, imagining all of us coming together as one. Grateful for each of us to being here together as one mandala, as this aligned time at this aligned moment. Here we are. So, divine beings, the Mahamoksha mantra is a mantra that for me personally has been a mantra that I have held in for protection, a mantra that I felt I could cleanse away the karma of the past, present, and the future. This was a very personal mantra that I felt, had the mantra that had actually been miraculous in so many ways for me, in many ways for me. Now, this moment of Mahasivratri is particularly powerful, and all of us here right now open to this light. It means we are totally in sacred synchronicity to be here now together and in the energy vortex of now. All of the powerful pujas of Mahasivratri, Mother India, is complete, and here we are receiving the grace. Anything that we do at this time aligned to the higher cause, aligned to the greater wisdom, aligned to humanity, is empowered in the process. So here we are coming together to be the mandala of light, the mandala of Lord Shiva. Before we get into chanting, let's take a little inner journey into Lord Shiva, and then we begin the chanting. So first, press the big right toe down and let's go into the resonance of Ah, with the right breath automatically opening to being the sun breath. And at all times, keep our fingers at the chin mudra. Press the right toe down, take a deep inhale, and we go into the resonance of Ah. This divine one is the awakening of the divine feminine within each of us. When the divine feminine is awake for a male, it's enlightenment. For a Shakti, humanity is lifted up. The divine feminine within breath is the inner Om. This almost immediately sets us into the space of supreme harmony, a form of a pranayama. press the left toe down, take a deep inhale from the left, and then go beyond the resonance, into the divine feminine, into the resonance that is the resonance which is like dolphin. Rub your palms together. Your left hand, your mother, your right hand, your father. The left hand, the moon breath, the right hand, sun breath, cosmic mother, cosmic father, the male and the female within, infinity, infinite, and we receive the blessings. The inner Om we just did is a very powerful pranayama form that almost in a moment allows us to be in the awake state. Now that we've started, before we begin the journey, let's light the root chakra. At home, when we go home, light the root, light a lamp outside ourselves to light the lamp inside ourselves. And the ideal mantra to light the lamp outside ourselves to begin the puja is the Ganapati mantra. Ring Ang Ganapatiye Namo. This mantra was given to us by our Guruji, Annai Siddha Rajakumar Guruji. Let's invoke him. Annai Siddha Rajakumar Guruji Arohara. Annai Siddha Rajakumar Guruji Arohara. Annai Siddha Rajakumar Guruji Arohara. Now let's take the mantra. Ring Ang Ganapatiye Namo. 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 When you are reciting the Ring Ang, the Ganapati mantra, feel the fires, the sacred fires inside, and let it rise up above the navel. Ring Ang Ganapatiye Namo. 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 At all times, every breath, inhale from the roots. Lift the energy up above the navel. The lower spine automatically stands straight. And then open your heart chakra so the spine stands straight. And now allow the spine to ascend upwards. When the spine, feel the spine itself awakening and ascending upwards. Ring Ang Ganapatiye Namo. 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 Now we come into Lord Shiva, infinity of timelessness and time. When we say Om 3 times, it's the three-dimensional being that we are completing. When we say Ah 3 times, it's the 3 dimensions of our completeness that we fulfill. And from inside, as an embryo, from the cosmic embryo within ourselves, derive Om Namah Shivaya, the mantra. Om, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. When you chant the mantra now, visualize the being, visualize the light, visualize the whole beingness of light. Now when we say we are the being of light, the pillar of light, it means we have no beginning, no end. So when you say the mantra, go into that which has no beginning or end. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. So, divine beings, the Mahamoksha mantra. If you can look at the mantra while we are just beginning the beginning to absorb the mantra, it would be good to slowly digest the mantra within. For anyone here who is not able to say the mantra at all, simply go into the Om within yourself. Every mantra is contained in the Om. If you hold the Om, the mantra is contained in you. So, even if you're not reciting the mantra, your Om contains the mantra. So, that's one dimension. The other is, know that as we are going through the process, each one of us have an intent. Each one of us have some form of a challenge that we would want to resolve. Each one of us have a hope that we wish for. Each one of us might have a heart wish for humanity, or for yourself, for in so many dimensions. Bring all that. Collectively, all energies coming together is the prayers answered. So through this process, bring your loved one for healing. Bring all and any dimension you want into the prayers, and let our light together be the blessings. So, divine beings, we will say the mantra first slowly before we go in, or we will take the mantra and take it as an initiation now, that each one of us are receiving the initiation of the Mahamoksha mantra for those who have not received it as an initiation. Now, Om TRIYAMBAKAM 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 TRIYAMBAKAM. TRIYAMBAKAM is a three-eyed man. In reality, it is the third eye. So when you're saying the mantra, in the middle of the mantra, find a seat in the third eye. TRIYAMBAKAM 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 YAJAMAHE 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 SUGANDIM 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 VARDANAM 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 URVARUKAMIVA URVARUKAMIVA MRITYOR 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 MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om. As we say the mantra, understand ourselves as the Supreme Spirit. Who were we before this birth? Who are we after death? Who were we through all the many births we have taken? That being is Lord Shiva. That being is our Jivatma, understanding Paramatma to be one. Our soul, understanding to be in the Holy Ghost, being the infinity. So when you say the mantra, there is the beginning and end is to be connected into light. So you put Om before and Om in the end. Now let's say the mantra again. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTIVARDHANAM URVARUKAMIVA BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om. You might ask, why am I going into that Om for a longer time when I'm below? It's just that you have the Om and you have plenty more breath. You just want to play with that. You want to allow that light to merge with the eternal. So now when I say that Mahamoksha mantra, feel it being ingrained into us through the five senses. Open ourselves to the five senses, through eyes, through ears, through smell, through feeling. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTIVARDHANAM URVARUKAMIVA BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Receive the presence. So, divine beings, now let's begin with intent. Bring intent together and let's go through. Let us all move. Okay. We will simply go into the mantra, all of us. We go into tapas, constant of the sacred fires. Wherever we are, put into the sacred fires all that which needs to be resolved, all that which we pray for. Pray for the higher purpose. Pray for humanity. Because when you pray for humanity, whatever is that little that we might want is taken care of. We don't have to pray for that. But when we pray for the higher, the humanity, we are being the vast, immense circuit to source. So let's hold all of humanity. And let's hold all of the living beings. Let's hold each of ourselves. Let's dissolve away all the hardships of poverty and the pains of the pandemic and grief, and let's dissolve away all the limitations and all the darkness through our light. So, divine beings, this 108 is as an ushering consciousness for humanity. So, let's begin. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTIVARDHANAM URVARUKAMIVA BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTIVARDHANAM URVARUKAMIVA BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTIVARDHANAM URVARUKAMIVA BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTIVARDHANAM URVARUKAMIVA BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM Mahasivratri, when a lingam is given the abhishekam, the bathing, it's when the gates of heavens, the gates of light is open. Now, visualize ourselves as a lingam, being bathed in light, being bathed in grace. No beginning, no end. Let us all let consciousness be in the heart of all the leaders, the political leaders especially. Let consciousness wake up. Let our consciousness lift up the leaders. All the leaders, they deserve good thinking. They deserve greater thoughts. They deserve the light, and the light that we are deserves greater leaders. So let's come together with that intent. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. This is for the globe, the global warming and all the threat Mother Earth faces. Let us come together as prayers, seeking Mother Earth to be in peace, to come back, to come to her Shanti. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Om. To all the families suffering due to COVID and due to these moments, to the hardship of poverty and not having and grief, let us be the light. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI MANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. When you wake up in the morning, the first prayer, please God, give me the right thought, the first good thought, that all thoughts of ours be pure, be beautiful, be heavens to create. So let this be our intent for ourselves and for humanity. Om Nayamagam Yanamaye Nugandem Minimanam Mangamiva Mandanan Manior Monge Yamamranan Nayamagam Yanamaye Nugandem Minimanam Mangamiva Mandanan Manior Monge Yamamranan Nayamagam Yanamaye Nugandem Minimanam Mangamiva Mandanan Manior Monge Yamamranan. Now, the prayer and intent for liberation. Liberation in all levels. Liberations as financial independence, life independence, relationship independence. In all these dimensions you want there to be peace and abundance as to liberate us. So when you say liberate, it means the grace that fulfills us and completes us and evolves us. Om Nayambagam Yanamaye Nugandem Minimananam Mangamiva Mandanan Manior Munge Yamamnanan. Om Nayambagam Yanamaye Nugandem Minimananam Mangamiva Mandanan Manior Munge Yamamnanan. Om Nayambagam Yanamaye Nugandem Minimananam Mangamiva Mandanan Manior Munge Yamamnanan. In life, relationship plays a major part in a karmic pattern and a karmic and how we are in a mind state reacting to realities. So to all the relationships around us, let that be light. Let it be upgraded by light. Let all the relationships around us be in peace and love and the highest dimension of being. Om Nayambagam Yanamaye Sugandem Minimananam Mangamiva Mandanan Manior Munge Yamamnanan. Om Nayambagam Yanamaye Sugandem Minimananam Mangamiva Mandanan Manior Munge Yamamnanan. Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Minimardanam Mangamiva Bandanat MRITYOR MUKSHIYA. When we awaken in a moment, all the lifetimes wants to catch up and complete itself, and suddenly now we have all the dimensions of challenges. We would like to hold all the reality into peace, hold all that which is around us into calm and tranquility, and align it to our heart's grace of light. Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Minimardanam Mangamiva Bandanat MRITYOR MOKSHIYA. Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Minimardanam Mangamiva Bandanat MRITYOR MOKSHIYA. Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Minimardanam Mangamiva Bandanat MRITYOR MOKSHIYA. Our body is here to serve the purpose. It can be a donkey, it can be an eagle. In the vibrancy of whom we are, the body and mind serves us. Let our bodies be healthy and let it serve us in vitality. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Now we are the light of Lord Shiva, the light, blue light of Lord Shiva, the healing light. Bring into healing yourself or any being close to you whom you want to heal, or anyone we want to heal, or simply put your hand out and heal the whole world. Imagine that being that needing to be healed. So the blue light absorbs and destroys and recreates light of healing. Reach that blue light to the place which needs healing, or to the person, or to the grander humanity. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Where consciousness is, peace, prosperity, understanding, harmony, community, love, as family is. Where consciousness is not, sadly, upgrade is needed. With consciousness, in consciousness intent, reach out to all of humanity. Consciousness is the intrinsic right of every human, the intrinsic principle of God that each one needs be. So as we say this, let all of humanity rise in consciousness. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT At all times, let the pillar of light be ourselves. Be the vibratory light, grace, lit in us, perpetually awake. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM VARDANAM MAHA BANDANAAT MURVARUKAMIVA BANDANAAT MAHA MOKSHIYA. Imagine ourselves as a pillar of light, and all the beings of light, all the saints serve our light. We invoke all the beings of light to be our wisdom. The we as wisdom. Atmanyanam is the spirit wisdom. Awake, we are the spirit, the we, all the masters within the we, serving the light within our light. TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI BANDANAAT MRITYOR In this prayer, let's pray that we are always at the receiving end of grace. Always we know what to do as from the heart. We are the form of Dharma. We've taken birth so to lift everyone else, everyone into the light. Our form is Dharma, our being is Dharma, our doing is Dharma. So when you say the mantra, let the grace of Dharma be for ourselves and for all of humanity. TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI BANDANAAT MAHA MOKSHIYA TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI BANDANAAT MAHA MOKSHIYA TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI BANDANAAT MAHA As eternal light, we are served by all the masters, all the Siddhas. Lord Shiva is the Guru. So, invoke Lord Shiva as our Guru. TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI BANDANAAT MAHA. For those of us who have a problem that we've been trying to resolve, or an idea that we've been wanting to implement and that has been held back, or for anything in our want and need that has been holding us back, imagine ourselves surrendering that into the light. Anga Pradakshanam is a very powerful form of a worship. When we go to the temple, we lay down and allow our body to roll around the temple. The significance of this is we are letting go of the body and the 5 elements, surrendering ourselves as the 5 elements to Source God. I still remember after Bhairava Sekar Swami, my guru, took me through my death, the next day morning, his face looked all beaten up. And I asked him, "Oh my God, Swami, what happened to you?" And he said, "I've just taken away your karma." And then we went to the temple, Sri Kalahasti temple, and he removed the shirt and started doing the Anga Pradakshanam. And I was saying the mantra, reciting it, and his body moved all the way around the temple, as though the body itself had eyes, knew exactly where to take a turn, and moved. And then when we reached the other end, there he was, young as ever. Everything has been taken out of him, the darkness taken out of him. Now this is how we would do our prayer. Imagine us body, laying down, and we giving up all that which is holding us, restraining us, the cage that is holding us, give it into source. TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MRITYOR MAMRUTAAT Now, as beings of light, we have the vibrancy to simply explode in light, to overflow in light. We consume away darkness. In Varanasi, when we sit down to watch the corpse burn, there's nothing you are witnessing other than knowing that we are the light, and all the spirit there, we are guiding it into light. So be the light that guides all into higher vibrancy. Let's say the mantra. TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MRITYOR TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MRITYOR The greatest fear everyone has is death. But for us, death is in every breath. In every breath we are reborn. So in death, when we die, we are stepping out of one layer of karmic imprints and then stepping into the higher next level of karmic imprints. So transformation. When we are on the spiritual pathway, there's instant, amazing, powerful transformation. Soon we understand when we were working from one dimension of knowing, and then slowly we are now working from our heart, and now we are natural leaders. So when you say the mantra, go into the primordial heart space of knowing. from here. Inspiration is gift. To be inspired means to be rejuvenated and to be in vitality and to be in the focus with passion and resilience. Our genius shines. So let's say the mantra. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MAHYOR MUKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Understand yoga as the 5 elements union. We are in union with the 5 elements. So when you say the mantra, feel the entirety of the 5 elements, that is earth, fluidity, liquidity, water, fire, air, ether. These 5 experience it through the mantra. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MAHYOR MUKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MAHYOR MUKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM understand abundance as in all its dimensions. Abundance of happiness, abundance of health, abundance of light in our doings, abundance in all its forms. Abundance is the primordial seeking. This abundance is found in the wholeness within ourselves, the yogi that we are. So the last round of Mahamoksha mantra, to complete 108, the wholeness within each of us, the wholeness for each of us, as every human, as in all the life forms, as in the universe of universes, all as one, all in the oneness. TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MAHYOR MUKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MAHYOR MUKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Rub our palms together, receive the blessings. Divine beings, put your palms together like this, all of us. Now, we are connecting together as one paradigm of consciousness. Let's say the mantra together. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MAHYOR MUKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Now put a hand like this and send energy to all of us coming together as one. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MAHYOR MUKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT. Now make a prayer anything that we wish to resolve, to pray, for it, for all our energies coming together to resolve it.
TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTI BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA receive the blessings. So, divine beings, here we are at an auspicious time. At this auspicious time, this satsang of ours is when it's celebrations. So, let's go into the ancient, see, on our pathway to light, we realize that our ancestor light beings, the ancestor gurus, what they had done for us is they set our path so that we could very easily take in the pathway that they set to attain our liberation. And this is the mantra Siva. Si is the spirit, Va is the experience. Si is the infinity that holds Va, the universe of universes. Si is the Siva, Va, the goddess in all her forms. Siva. So let's go into the vibrancy. Any space you are in that is huge, vast, say the mantra Siva, Siva, Siva. Very easily this mantra will go, cover that entire space and bound back, because that is who we are meant to be. We are Siva. Now, when we say Siva, at this time, as Mahasivratri configurations of alignment is, let's experience the fifth element, Akash, infinity. The reality of Lord Siva is infinity, the vast infinity, Shadbhava Sunyam. So, when you say the mantra, let's stretch it to infinity. Let's utilize the Mahamoksha mantra. Avatar Baba Nataraj walked the length and breadth of America as a pilgrim. As a pilgrim, he walked. And days together, he had his own dangers. He had his beautiful moments. But he did it as a pilgrimage inside, within himself.
vast distances. The true sadhu. So I asked him, just before you go on this pilgrimage, he is now 91, just before you go on such pilgrimage, what do you do? What is the yogic exercise you do? And he taught me, which I'm going to show you, which we are going to do together, because this is the moment when we can receive these teachings and multiply ourselves. And this would be a teaching that Baba would have loved to share with you in person, but here I am. So we put a hand out, up like this, up above, and expand and expand and expand and expand and expand, and then bring it down back again into ourselves like a black hole. And then expand and expand. This is what he would do a couple of times when he wanted to get started, to get his health ready to fly. So this we would do right now to experience our Lord beloved Siva as a yogi. So when we expand, let's utilize the sound Siva 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 Siva. Keep your fingers like that. Keep expanding. Now condense it and bring the energy inside of it. Every muscle, every cell of us condensing inside like a black hole. Now let's expand it. When you say Siva and connect to the universe of universes, understand how vast is Siva. All the sand grain of all the beaches across the globe is 6 sextillion in number. That is the number of universes, that is the number of stars that we know about. So what is that space that holds all these stars? That is Siva. So when we expand there. Condense. In between infinite and infinite, there is a star, the 6-pointed star. Put a hand like that. Receive the blessings. Divine beings, at this moment, let us go deeper, even deeper, into our journey within to light. When we are sitting down, feel the root chakra. Inhale from the roots, lift the energy up above the navel. Let the lower spine straighten itself out. Come up to the heart chakra, throat chakra, crown, and above. When you say the mantra, visualize ourselves as a lingam, the Mahamoksha mantra. when we worship, when we meditate, when we do our puja, when we bring together divinity, we learn from Adi Sankaracharya, the primordial leader of modern day Hinduism. Adi Sankaracharya, wherever he went, he would sing the song of Lord Vishnu, Bhaja Govinda. He would worship the goddess Sakti. Wherever he went, he built temples for the goddesses. He was Lord Shiva. The symbolism, the meaning behind this is in our worship, there are the Trinity. Lord Shiva, Goddess Sakti, Kundalini, and Lord Vishnu. At Mahasivratri, true Mahasivratri, we were with Spirit, Lord Shiva. Now 4 a.m., this is time to descend into the human reality, time to descend into our experience, time to descend and get all the light aligned into our awake state of mind that has been gifted with the power of intelligence and intellect of Lord Vishnu. So our journey so far has been the spirit. Now the third dimension is being seated in the mind that is awake. And this is the moment to receive this energy. So let's go into the heart chakra, where Lord Vishnu has the awake state of mind is as the chakra. Ram 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 When we say Rama, 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 the sound resonance of Rama, Ra is the awakening light, the sun. Ma is the co-epicenter. Through the history, the resonance of the mantra Ram had not only woken up beings but created primordial magnificence of heavens as realities through the mantra. When we hold this mantra, hold it to bring the Trinity together to wake us up. The Trinity is infinite, Akash, infinity, the golden body, and the light in a heart chakra. So let's go into the mantra. Ram 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 Ram. Imagine ourselves the infinity, throbbing as one universe of universes. Ram 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 body that we are. Ram 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 Ram. Come into the heart chakra.
Ram 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 Ram. In our reality world, ease, well-being, abundances, health, nurturing, love, harmony, all the goodness that we are is the grace of the goddess Lakshmi Narayani. So when you say the mantra Narayani, we are bringing forth the goddess of abundance into our life. We are bringing her into where she's needed, bringing her as healing, bringing her as all the desire all the prayers that we've been praying for. Let the goddess presence be with us. Narayani, 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 Narayani. Now let's wish goodness, prosperity, abundance for all of humanity. Narayani, 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 Narayani. Let's wish for goodness of all the living, all the light. Life is source God. This is the worship of life. Narayani, 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 Narayani. This is for loving relationships around us. All relationships around us, let it be in harmony. Let it be from a heart song. Narayani, 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 Narayani. Being human, one of the suffering we all suffer from is loneliness. We could even be in the company of someone dear to us and yet feel lonely. That within us that needs completion, that within us which needs completion inside, outside, that which is full and content, that which is able to vibrate to be whole, to become whole. She is the resonance prayer. Narayani, 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 Narayani. A leader is successful due to optimal thinking, apt, wise decisions. She or he is the leader. Initially or irrespective, a leader is working from the heart for themselves. This is so, we all work in so many ways, but then when we wake up, we understand that we do need to serve ourselves. How do we serve ourselves? We serve ourselves with time. Time is the only thing that belongs to us. And yet, we could be a slave with no time or an emperor. So, in all of this is the transition to being happy, to being liberated, to being financially independent, to be independent in all the possible ways, and yet to be able to come to a place of enriched experience that is whole and complete. So when you say the mantra, let's go into this dimension. Narayani, 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 Narayani. See the presence. Now, as we move forward, this is like a new year, the new beginnings. Let there be victory in all that we do. Let the highest wisdom unfold in grace, ease, and as sheer blessings. So, to this new beginning, let's invoke the goddess. Narayani, 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 Narayani. Oftentimes, beings who are awake pray for others while they don't pray for themselves. Especially in the need of healing. So when we invoke the goddess, let there be healing for all who need it. Let the healing begin from inside out. Let the healing, whoever is needing to be healed in any dimension, or whoever needs their loved ones to be healed, hold and let the goddess we invoke heal. Narayani, 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 Narayani. Relationship-wise, soul to soul, we are the pattern of so many lifetimes of the past coming to play now. And within all of this is the completion process of ours. The relationships around us, the soul unions around us, the interaction of beings around us. Let the Goddess grace bring to us in relationships, in knowing, in connecting us to humanity, only the light, all the light, the amplified light of beings around us. And let's send light to all the relationships to be the light vibrancy. Narayani, 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 Narayani. Now, see, within us is the power to create.
the goddess of creativity, the creatrix. Within us is the vast being with so many dimensions of genius flowing. So when you say the mantra, go into the flow within of all the light into our realities. Narayani 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 Narayani. Hey divine beings, at this time, in the physical space where we are, in and around the space, let's clear the energies. So, in the new, only light can come to our space. We'll go to the Mahamoksha mantra, being the pillar of light. All that we do in the morning when we wake up, the night before we sleep, the gift of Source God is inspiration. That which makes us truly happy is inspiration. This inspiration comes from knowing. If we know, we are inspired. If we don't know and still are inspired, this is the grace of the flow, the grace of the goddess, the grace of the core harmony. So let's go into the goddess grace of core harmony within, that allows us to be inspired every moment. Narayani 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 Narayani. So, divine beings, this is the time and moment for us to bring our light into all the realms of experiences. We did the Mahamoksha 108 times. We did the goddess Lakshmi, Narayani as blessings. Being the moment of Mahasivratri, let's say the Om Namah Shivaya mantra 108 times. And as we say the Om Namah Shivaya mantra, bring into visualization our inner sun awake. Bring into visualization our soul wide awake. It is the experience to being the light, being the lingam itself. The lingam is the infinity in the finitest form, that which we are. So when you say the mantra, let's be the pillar of light. Let's all connect and converge as one light. And we'll say the mantra 108 times non-stop with the Om Namah Shivaya. Pull all of planet Earth into us. Pull all the universe of universes within us. As we say the mantra, let our light be for all the living and through every human. Let all the beings receive the grace light of ours as a mandala together. Om TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM BANDANAAT MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT
TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTIVARDHANAM MAHAMOKSHA BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT TRIYAMBAKAM YAJAMAHE SUGANDIM PUSHTIVARDHANAM MAHAMOKSHA BANDANAAT MRITYOR MOKSHIYA MAMRUTAAT We started with Om Namah Shivaya and we stepped into Mahamoksha mantra by practice. We will stay with the Om Namah Shivaya mantra. And as we say the Om Namah Shivaya mantra, go into the Om within the mantra, and within that mantra, Om, accommodate for all the other resonances. But the primary mantra is Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya,
see the grace blessings of the collective light of ours, the innermost sun, the infinite, infinite, infinite grace of Lord Shiva for ourselves, for humanity, and for each moment onwards. This is the age of consciousness has begun. Consciousness is whom we are, awake. This consciousness is an intrinsic right of each, is the declaration of consciousness. Through all the lands, through all the cultures, irrespective of religion, race, gender, is consciousness. In us being conscious, we come together to move and uplift humanity. Where consciousness is, smartness is, darkness cannot exist. As a light, we dissolve away darkness of all the forms, the ones within as a karmic imprints, we dissolve away. We dissolve it in the knowing to be Dharma. To being Dharma means being awake in consciousness. This consciousness as declaration of consciousness for all of humanity is each of us. So where consciousness is, goodness is. The ancient depth of knowing through philosophers, masters, realized sages across time was the single point, consciousness. This consciousness is the mantra of Lord Shiva. This consciousness awakening and enhanced beingness of consciousness is ourselves in the grace of Mahasivratri. So, divine beings, take the journey further. Every moment is a journey to source light. Our pilgrimage is the mighty empowered now, celebrating the mantra dance within us, the light within us, as one Ananda Mahasivratri, the being of bliss that we are, the bliss-formed epicenter core light that we are. In our being, we are the blessings that uplifts each other and ourselves. Om Namah Shivaya, divine beings. Om Namah Shivaya.